Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is well and been taking care of yourself out here in these panini press streets. And today I have a question for you. I have a question. Have you ever felt like the Scarecrow in The Wizard of Oz? The Scarecrow was like, if I only had a brain, I could do this and I could do that, and I just can't do nothing because I do not have a brain. And come to find out, he had what he needed all along. And that's what I've come to tell you today, that if you're sitting and you're looking at other people and what they're doing, or you're looking at your situation and you're saying, I just don't have what I need. I don't have anything to get me out of this. I don't have what I need to change my life. I need this. I need that. I'm just really here to tell you that you have what you need. You have exactly what you need. And what I want to, this is what is coming up to me in my spirit right now, is the woman who had the cruse of oil. You would think I would know exactly where this is, but it's in 2 Kings. I think it's chapter 4, but you can Google it. The woman with the cruse of oil. And so the woman, her husband had died. And she was in debt. They were left in debt. And the creditors were coming to get her sons to, I guess, honey, I don't know, indentured servitude, but basically, to pay off her debts. And so she went to the prophet. She saw the prophet. She told him her situation. And he was like, well, what do you want me to do? And then he asked her a question. He said, well, what do you have? I don't know if he said, what do you have in your house or something like that, but basically, what do you have? And her first, immediately, she said, your maidservant has nothing. Then she says, but. She said, your maidservant has nothing but a little cruse or jar of oil. So he was like, all right. So she said nothing. And then she said, well, I do have a little something. And he was like, okay, well, do this. And so he gave her instructions, and he instructed her to go and borrow vessels. He said not few, but many, all that she can borrow. And once she had gotten that instruction, she didn't know exactly how this thing was going to turn out because he didn't give her the full instructions. And so she went and borrowed all the vessels that she could. And she asked her son, and she said, hey, bring me another vessel. And then they said, there are not anymore. And so they went in the house and shut the door, and he had told her to pour the oil. And so here I want to highlight the fact that she had nothing but a little bit. And how many of us have a little of something, but instead of pouring out that little bit that we have, we try to hold on to it and say, you know what, this is all I got, so baby, I'm finna hold on to it. If that woman had said that, you know what, honey, this is all I have, I'm about to make me some little bread cakes with me and my children and let them go on with the creditors, and I'm just gonna do the best that I can. But she was willing to give up what she had in her hand. And so she poured out the oil. She didn't know, baby, that was her miracle, that she had to invest what she had in order to get her miracle. And so she poured out the oil, and it poured and it poured and it poured and it poured until every vessel was full. And so this is a lesson that you can learn, is that when you pray and you ask God, you may get an instruction, but it might not be complete. Go ahead and follow that one instruction and complete that task, and then he'll give you the next instruction. Just like the woman with the cruse of oil. She followed the first instruction that the prophet gave her, and then she poured out her oil. And then when the oil would not pour anymore, she went back to the man of God. It says she went back to the man of God and was like, okay, I filled out all the vessels. And then he gave her another instruction. And the other instruction, he told her to take those vessels full of oil and go and sell them, and then pay your debts, and you and your sons will live off of the rest. How many of us are holding up our miracle? How many of us are preventing our lives from moving forward because we refuse to pour out what God has given us? We refuse to give it. And baby, that's why I'm come on this camera because God has given me something to pour. And I know that not only am I doing the people who I'm assigned to a disservice by not opening up my mouth, but I do myself a disservice. How many things in my life have been held up for every time I didn't make a video? How many things in your life have been held up for every time you didn't sing that song? When you said, well, baby, honey, I don't have nothing, but I like to sing. You know, oh, I don't have nothing, but I like to bake cakes. Oh, I don't have nothing, but I like to care for children. Oh, I don't have nothing, but I like to write poems. Oh, I don't have nothing, but I like to dance. You know, oh, I don't have nothing, but you know what? I like to do hair. I know how to cut hair. And you're thinking that that gift or that talent is something so small and minute. Not understanding that that is the key to your breakthrough. That's what I'm hearing. That's the key to your breakthrough. And so all of those things, it's like you've got to pour into other people what it is you've been assigned on this earth to do. And then, you know, it says give and you will receive. What it said, give and then you receive. But anyway, that is just really, I actually didn't even get on here to say all that, but baby, that's what was said. And so, I mean, take it, honey, if that resonates with you. Look, you know what it is that you have. You know what it is that is a gift, a talent, or ability, or something that you've been counting and saying that, you know, it's nothing. It's just small. It's minute. It's not like somebody else's. It's not like this person or that person. You know what that thing is. And I just encourage you that if you have been feeling or hearing in any kind of way that you need to be using what is a gift and a talent for you, it's something that's meant to bless other people, that start using it. Get busy. Get busy out here in these Bonita Press streets, honey. Anyway, that is it. That's all I have come to say today. And so until next time, take care and get busy.